Right, this is daily chart of GS. GS is a setup I've been talking about. I'm going to give an update on it today. I'm going to be still using this YouTube account for today, anyways. But you know what that means is usually whenever you open up the large screen, it takes about 35 to 40 seconds before you see everything clear. So if you want to see everything clear, be patient, because and don't forget you have to open up it as full screen, and as soon as you open up the full screen, you'll see this clear after 35, 40 seconds. I don't know why it's like that with this YouTube, but I'm working to resolve that problem. But my videos are in high definition. Just that for some reason YouTube takes 40 to 35 to 40 seconds for it to become clear. Anyways, Goldman Sachs is something that's been setting up, but it's been in the chop zone, and it's very well defined by one of my visionary lines here. As you can see, a lot of people thought there was breakouts at 163 or 164, but my triple check system, one of my systems, which is this one over here, was right all along, and it says, we need to really, as you can see, it keeps moving. It's not doesn't work like moving averages, and it's saying that we really need to show some power that that for Goldman Sachs to start moving a lot higher to be profitable, you want to see it clear 165.25 as an entry signal. So let's go and let's go look to the options here. Let's put in Goldman Sachs um, and see what the options look like. Options. And I make a lot of videos, but this trade is not going to be as good as some of my other trades. And I'll be mentioning the ones that, I'll be showing the ones that are really good, but they're more my undergrade trades. But follow me for more great advice and check them out when I do post them. But anyways, so here we have the prices of 163.84, and right now December, so in the money call, December 21 is $6.25 for every option, which allows you to control 100 shares. So you can buy pretty much. One could look if you want to spend the least amount of money. You would probably not the least but reasonable. December 21 165 calls. They're right now trading at 340. I believe once the stock confirms at 165, the options will approximately be trading around $4. It could be a little less, but we'll just say relatively $4. And now, if Goldman Sachs does make a good move, it could be a pretty good move. The first targets are 175, and then long-term targets, are 185. It really depends on the strength of the move. Okay, this is not the most one of my best setups, but for people who like the Goldman Sachs trade, I'm going to explain this. So one would get at least in the money 165 December 21 call. And it's possible that, and if we look at a $5, if we look at the difference, you're gonna make at least 50. If it moves $5, it's pretty much to say that you'd make about at least 50% on this Goldman Sachs trade. And then of course it depends on where you buy your in the money calls, right? So this is what it's looking at right now. Let's go back to the video. Right? So as an option strategy, you don't need a lot of money if you do want to take this Goldman Sachs trade. This is not my best ideas. It's just because I don't, there's just things about this chart, but it is good. It's just not my best setup here. Follow me for better setups on my profile page if you like the way I explain things in video. My videos are going to be very clear, high definition. All of them will be high, and they'll start that without any gap. But right now, until I set that up, my different account, which I'll be doing soon, there'll always be that 30 seconds in the beginning. But right now, if you're watching this the way I explained, you're going to be seeing this perfectly clear, everything clearly, which is nice. And so there you have it. Goldman Sachs above 165.25. If it doesn't confirm, don't bother with the trade, and you're going to need a 2-point stop. So that means if Goldman Sachs goes below 2 points from the entry, the trade won't work. It's get out of it, and that's it. It's a bit of a higher risk trade, but if you like the Goldman Sachs trade, that's where I recommend the entry, because you see, this has done a really good job. We've been having a lot of chopping around, and if anybody, like, let's say someone told someone, oh, get in at 164, right? Well, it hit a high 164.30. Just want to show you, like, people, entry is important, but then the stock pulled back. Look where it pulled back, 159. So that was about a $5 pull down here, okay? So waiting for the right confirmation, it's very important because the stock can still play around, right? So, you can get lucky and get in earlier, but the 165, let me click here. Let me click on this bar here. The 165.25 ensures us that there's momentum, that the odds are in your favor with everything I look at, the pattern, the volume patterns, and my visionary lines and the story they're telling. It's very important that we really bust above 165 because we're lacking momentum here. And for you to make good money in options, you need momentum, right? Just jumping in. Yes, long term, the stock can go higher. I mean, one of my targets are 185, and it depends on how strong the move is. It'll give us a good idea how much you can make in an options play. But it's not my best options play. But for people who like the Goldman Sachs trade, I wanted to, make a video on it. Thanks for listening. Like the video.